so sorry, but we got a new air conditioner, and I know that you guys can hear it. It is loud, and there's like nothing I can do about it except talk over it as much as I can. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I think it's roaring. Hope that you're having a lovely day today. Let's go, and I can hear it in here. That thing's loud. Anyways, we're going to move on into side 2 of the White Album. I know some of you have been waiting, some of you have been salivating, but now it's time to give you some placation. That was almost a rhyme, but it wasn't quite. So we're going to listen to the next 2 tracks on the album, which are going to be Martha, My Dear, and I'm So Tired. Tell you what, I'm just going to start playing the music so I can lower my volume. We'll talk about it after. Let me find it. There it is. Let's go. I like how that pops in. Martha, My Dear is one of the... I can turn my volume back up now because the air is off. Martha, My Dear is one of those tracks that it is a sunny down the sidewalk track. Like, isn't it? That is just a positive note for your day. That's a nice step in the right direction. That's you feeling good, waking up with everything in the world just aligned. The planets are aligned. Your day is aligned. You went to work and there were no phone calls. There were no messages at work. There were no emails. You're like, this never happens. Your coworker brought you a coffee. That never happens. Sally's never nice to me. Your manager said, hey, I don't know, your bonuses came in and hey, there's extra for you. Like, this is just one of those songs that everything is just right. McCartney is the one who's singing here and apparently doing pretty much everything except George Martin, who's handling string arrangements. So you have a bunch of other people in there. But especially when the fat tuba comes in, just boom, 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 boom. And then McCartney just singing with that brazen sentimentality, that lush, whispery, melodic, carrying you over the edge. He has a wonderful voice. Obviously, it sounds great here. The string arrangements sounded really nice. The way that the music got into that, I thought was kind of cool because you can still get a sense of the Beatles, their artistic and progressive touch. This track is 2 minutes and barely 30 seconds long, and the way that they switch into that string arranged section coming off of the previous is just really nice, and then they get back into the final verse to keep this a catchy yet progressive song, and all in the span of 2 minutes and 30 seconds without feeling rushed. That, to me, is absolutely incredible. Martha, my dear, though I spend my days in conversation, please remember me. Martha, my dear. Don't forget me, Martha, my dear. Hold your head up, you silly girl. Look what you've done. When you find yourself in the thick of it, help yourself to a bit of what is all around you, silly girl. When you're in the thick of it, when you're finding yourself in a pickle, help yourself to what's around you. What's around you? Whatever it is, surround yourself with things that you can escape to. So when you find yourself in that negative place, you can escape to those positive places. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. Hold your hand out, you silly girl. See what you've done. When you find yourself in the thick of it, help yourself to a little bit of what is around you. And then he says, you have always been my inspiration. So let's see who Martha is actually about. It says that the song has been interpreted as a veiled reference to his breakup with Jane Asher, particularly the line, don't forget me. Help yourself to a bit of what is all around you refers to her alleged affair while away from McCartney with the Old Vic Theatre. It says here that, according to Beatles biographers Ian MacDonald and Mark Lewison, Martha, My Dear is one of the few songs by the band in which McCartney played all instruments, except for the orchestral instruments. And it says that this scenario was increasingly common for him during the height of tensions that marred this particular recording session. So, beautiful track though. Pressure creates diamonds. Let's move on into the next track here on the album, which, hold on, I gotta back myself up real quick, is going to be I'm So Tired. Let's go.
I'm so tired. Call you, but I know what you would do. Peace of mind. I'll give you everything I've got.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, maybe I'm reaching, but I actually don't think I am. Am I the only one that feels like this is a little pre-grunge? Like, 30 years pre-grunge or so? This reminded me immediately of Nirvana when I heard that riff starting off. But at the same time, the bass from McCartney, when it comes back in, has a little bit of that, not necessarily country sound to it, but like something kind of like a country, old 50s kind of dance song to it. And what I really enjoy is, you know, that feeling when you're tired and someone asks you something that you really don't want to answer and you just want to like, you know what I'm talking about? When you're just like tired and someone's like talking to you and you're just like, not now, please. That's that quiet kind of feeling that Lennon's putting up with in his singing, because you can hear him, he's singing softly, speaking softly, but then there's that little bit of simmer that just rises beneath, and you can hear him, of course, when the music becomes just a little bit more flashy and aggressive, like he really he lets loose a little bit. And how great is that? I love the snare, by the way, that Ringo chooses here on the drums. I know it's a small thing, but it's a small thing that makes those differences, as we've heard throughout their catalog. I gotta tell you, I'm So Tired kind of to me sounds like an underrated track. I don't, I never hear people talking about it or anything like that, but I don't know, maybe it's time people start. I'm so tired I haven't slept a wink. I'm so tired my mind is on the blink. No, I wonder, should I get up and fix myself a drink? No, 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 no. He says, no, I'm tired, but we're not going that direction. I'm so tired I don't know what to do. I'm so tired my mind is set on you. I wonder, should I call you? But I know what you would do. You say I'm putting you on, but it's no joke. It's doing me harm. You know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain. You know it's 3 weeks. I've gone insane. You know I'd give you everything I've got for a little peace of mind. He just needs a little piece. Just. I'm so tired. I'm feeling upset. Although I'm so tired, I'll have another cigarette and curse Sir Walter Raleigh. He was such a stupid git. I don't know who that is, but we can click on that and find out. Sir Walter Raleigh was the man responsible for popularizing tobacco in Great Britain. So Mr. Lennon ostensibly blames this man for his cigarette addiction. Looking at the article for this track here, it says Lennon wrote the song during the Beatles' stay in India about insomnia he was having due to constant meditation and because he missed Yoko Ono. So perhaps she also represented his peace in some ways, besides the sleep as well. It says, one of a dozen songs the Beatles wrote in India. It detailed Lennon's fragile state of mind. It was also an open letter to Yoko Ono, whose postcards to Lennon in India were a lifeline. I got so excited about her letters, he said, I started thinking of her as a woman and not just an intellectual woman. I started thinking of her as a woman and not just an intellectual woman. Okay, he later said it was one of his favorite tracks. He likes the sound of it, and he sings it well. There you go, little kudos to yourself. Anyways, great 2 tracks here. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel over on Patreon. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all then, guys. Bye.